Good evening, heroes and heroines, and welcome to Practising Programming in C. Apologies for the slight delay, 46 minutes delay. What was I doing? I think I was eating a fried egg. And then I had to mess about with the audio interface. And then I had to mess about with the broadband connection. But I think we're set now. There are no drop frames, which is good. The mic's coming through, which is also kind of good. So I think... and Joggy can also get his Miblo fix. Which is, yeah, I think that's good as well. So let us get some music on. And go for it. And we don't need my notes. What we need is... vocoder. Okay. So there was something actually I needed to do. We were looking into this -1 situation here. Insofar as I looked into it after the stream, and as far as I remember, he was saying something about the null terminator was kind of making a bit of a mess of it. And I think, what was it? It was while this, right? Yeah. Yeah, pointer. So I think what he was saying was it is just like while hourly pointer is valid. You know, while that's not null. Because it does end with a null pointer. So rather than doing this entire kind of crazy test, you just do that. And if I'm not mistaken, this should work. Yeah. Whereas like this would work as well. But this would die, yeah. So that's kind of interesting, actually. Where is it? It's this. Back to there, yeah. So it's like, if you've got a null terminated thing, as this is, you actually want to use the null terminator, basically. But yeah, so we've got this doing its thing now. We're printfing a bunch of stuff that we don't necessarily need. Where are they happening? Is there any up there? There's none up there. Okay, so there's 2 down here. Is one a bit high? Oh, there's the right, isn't there? I did a right. Or did I get rid of that, actually? Maybe I got rid of it. Let's see what I've got left after I comment these guys out. So there's still BWT encoder string. Okay, cool. So, yeah, right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up this stuff. Here begins the BWT. I'm going to clean up this stuff and here begins a bit of encoder and loft it out into functions. So if this is the hourly encoder, then it's like voids hourly encode. And this has got to take some stuff. So that presumably goes down to there. So let's see. This is going to have to take the in buffer, isn't it? Hourly buffer. It's got to take the. It's probably got to take the inside as well, actually. And maybe that's all it has to take. Yeah, I don't need any of this nonsense. Yeah, so let's just see if this even does anything. There's my, output car, neat car functions. I think I might nuke those actually, because I don't really need them. Oh, really encode in buffer inside. Let's try and build this. Right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I need to pass it the RLE buffer as well. So let's just reorder these. Because inside, so it's inside, and then in buffer, and then the BW matrix. Inside, in buffer, the BW matrix. Yeah. Why is there a space there? Sort matrix cover strings. So yeah, RLE. Okay, let's make it take the in size first, and then the in buffer, and then it's got to take the the RLE buffer, which is a different size. And then this happens here. Right, let's see if that builds. Use of undercard identifier RLE pointer. Right, yeah. What does that go down to? So yeah, let me just F0 that for now. Free. Interesting. So yeah, that's just for the decoding. So that's fine. I can just comment out that. Well, actually, that's kind of handy that it's the top one. Because I think what I'm actually doing, whether unconsciously or by design, is I'm kind of doing them like a stack. So I'm like doing like a last in first out sort of a situation. But that did compile, which is nice. So let's see if I can printf the result of running this RLE encoder on the in buffer which I've got. So this is going to be RLE encode. It's going to take the in size, the in buffer, and the RLE buffer, which we've just mallocked. Right. Type void is incomplete. I'm supposed to return. No, that can't be right. Argument type void is incomplete. Right, yeah. I can't do it like that. I then need to printf the RLE buffer, I guess. Right, yeah. I can believe that that's actually correct. I can't remember how to do this though. Right. Let's just have a look at the man page. So it takes an int, buffer and count. Right, so the count balance from the buffer pointing to the file referred to by the file descriptor FD. Okay. So the file descriptor is going to be, I think it was 1, wasn't it? Does that and it writes the in size amount. Okay, yeah, that seems correct. So that function has worked, basically, is what we're saying. So then let's try and loft out the decoding. Let's just have a look at how did the BWT decode. So I did want to pass in the malloc matrix. Yeah. Right. So that kind of automatically happens. Because because I wrote the mallocation at the start before doing the actual for the BWT before doing the BWT encode. You can also malloc the buffer inside the func and return it. Yeah, but the thing is though, I can't error, can I? I can't do the error handling without passing in the. Oh well, yeah. I mean, I suppose I can actually, but I can't do the error handling the same way that I do. Yeah, I mean, allocation is something that I really need to get. I really need to learn a good. Yeah, Pierre and malloc. Yeah, exactly. I need to learn a good strategy for actually dealing with allocations. Like for example, I don't know if you spotted. I don't know if you were here when I was suggesting to change it. Yeah, I don't know if you heard. Like I think the other day I was talking about this, like when I hit one of these errors, or let's say for example, I mean I suppose any of them. But let's say this one, right? Because here, yeah, let's take this one. I've previously malloced this, right? I've malloced the in buffer, and I've successfully done it, and got through to here. But this could fail, and then it p errors with that, and it just straight returns 1. But what I was saying was that I could do with actually having a good error path that would like kind of deal with the freeing the previously mallocked stuff. And I'm not sure if there's a way to do it at all. If you've got multiple allocations, I mean, if you've only got like the one, like kind of bulk arena allocation, then I suppose you could go to like just one path. But I haven't really thought about any ways of dealing with it. So that's something that we'll have to do at some point, I think. Are they decoding that? Just decode, so it's are they decode? I think this takes the same things as well. Int in size. Hourly deck buffer, isn't it? And there is a there's another mallocation there. What you could do is you go to it right, turn return 1, then have to label it and main with all the frees there. So probably to get it. Yeah, right. But I mean the thing is though, oh right, and then do you sort of say, do you do like, if this exists, then free it. Otherwise, don't bother. You know, because like, if you try and free something that isn't allocked, then you're kind of in sticky waters, aren't you? Int size is equal to that. So that is setting something from the hourly pointer. Hourly pointer, got token. Yeah, this seems like it's all fine. Yeah, you can free null, fine. Freeing a null pointer is valid. So usually Jockey just zero initialized all the pointers and free all of them for every error. Ah, right. Okay. Ah, right. Oh. I need this, don't I? Is that correct? What did I do for the BWT? BWT decode is also in buffer. So it's exactly the same things. Inside in buffer, hourly buffer. Freeing a null pointer is valid. Interesting. Hourly buffer. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, of course. Wow. He's want to go to a size. Malloc. This is another mallocation. Somewhere. It doesn't do anything. Right. What doesn't crash? Ah, right. Yeah. This is an interesting situation. we need to actually pull the size out of the buffer. Malloc will always doing something that you pass to 3. So I've got this Malloc here, let's say, so this succeeds. So if it succeeds, then you can go ahead and free it. Let me just do this for now. But if I were to free something, right? Oh, it's undeclared. Okay. For example, isn't there a situation where you can get this not to work? If you zero all your pointers and keep them in a struct, you don't even need to only free the ones that have already been assigned by Malloc. Oh, interesting. So I can keep the pointers in a struct. That's interesting. You don't need to free the ones. That sounds like a really interesting way of doing it. Right. So if I try and free this, it should crash. In this case, the points are always getting assigned to Malloc. Straight after being declared, so they don't need to be initialized to 0, initialized to null. The point is always yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, why was I trying to do this? Yeah, why was I? I think it was something like you've got to write all the frees somewhere. But if, for example, I took a path that didn't allocate hourly deck buffer, you know, like if there's multiple paths and some of them allocate and some of them don't, like, you know, I'd need one of these, like, more smart ways of handling those, I think. I think more in the case of having a bunch of allocations in a row, we'd have 10 billion free calls everywhere, doesn't? Right. Yeah. So what's my issue now? It was the Malloc, wasn't it? Yeah, this guy. It needed to be the size that I pull out of the the buffer. It's this. I mean, I suppose what might not be such a bad idea. Ah, mind you. Yeah, because it's going to make a bit of asymmetry here because, like, in order to pull the size out, in order to pull the size out, I need to have a pointer, so I'd have to do all of this outside. And I'd also have to, well, size. So, so the size is for the mallocation, isn't it? Right. And I'm passing in the malloc thing. So that's something there. Right, okay. Okay. I think we're in reasonable shape here, I think. I'm using our encoder. Yeah, I mean also... Oh, I was going to say, like, wrap these guys into a function. You know, do a safe allocate function. But then I can't do the p error like this then. Yeah. So, right. So I've lofted it all out into functions. So basically, don't know what I want to pass to p error. Yeah, so you reckon maybe not get too hung up about giving it the args. Try that program invocation name rat hole again if you want. Oh. I don't think I could even remember what that rat hole is, actually. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I'll still have to check the result of safe alloc or to decide whether it's or not. Right, yeah. Those guys. There's a real benefit there. No. Nah, maybe I'll just stick with this. Because I've done part one of the thing. Part one of the process was lofting out into functions. Just an excellent and mark failure. Yeah. So this is just loading in the file. Here's the BWT alloc. BWT matrix. Hourly. Hang on a minute. Hourly buffer. Hourly deck buffer. Oh yeah, they are different sizes, aren't they? The hourly buffer and the hourly decoding buffer are going to be different sizes. Yeah, because this guy is that big. Whereas the decoded buffer is the size, and this is the that's the value at the start of the encoded thing. I was just thinking if we could, like, because for the BWT we've got the same allocation for the encode and the decode, because it needs the same size, same amount of memory. I was just wondering if I could kind of do the same process for the RLE, but apparently I can't. Yeah, okay. So basically what I want to do now is I want to make a test utility so I can pass the BWT corpus to the program, and I can compress it in a couple of different ways. I can compress it as a run length encoder only, or I can BWT it before doing the RLE. So like, so you'll be able to run the program like this, like test. Would that be right? Like, I'm just thinking of all the different kind of invocations you could do. Like MZ, you can create a BWT file that is like the in file, out file. Or you can create just a file. You can compress the file, or you can, like, extract a BWT file, or extract just a normal length encoded file, and the test thing would just take the in file. Would it take just the in file? And it would do like compress and extract. But it's like, I suppose the question is, do I want to distinguish between those two? I guess it probably makes sense to. It makes sense that the test just does them both. You know, because the whole point of the test is to compare it. So I probably don't need this. So let's see if I can get this sort of thing happening. So this requires test could print out the sizes and compression ratio stuff too. Compression ratio stuff too. Yeah. Yeah, I could see how I'd do that. So the minimum number of arguments this can take is 3. Right. So if there's less than 3, I want to be saying, well, I'm basically writing out all of this stuff again, aren't I? So it's like, gosh, how would be a nice way to write this? I mean, at this rate I'm going to have like multiple args 0, I need to say. Unless, maybe... Let's just do... Well, it needs to be a new line for a start. Ah, that's interesting. I can't actually do a space here. So does that mean that I have to actually do a tab in order to kind of hack it? Okay, right. So, right, yeah, so T in file. It can also do like T CB in file. Need to end the first line with a Are you sure? I'm going to overrule that for now. I think I am. The thing might work actually, but I usually see multi-line strings like 1, line 2. Okay. So line 1, then a new line, and then C prepressor would join them. Okay, interesting. I think I'm doing this correctly. By which means start a new. Oh, I see. Sorry, right, got you. Oh, you can do that. TCB T C in file out file. And I do need to say what these are actually doing. XB. And then TX. Okay. Blimey. Okay. Actually, I'll tell you what would be better. Rather than doing like that, it's going to be like this arc, and then... Oh, hang on a minute. Right. Oh, hang on. How can I do this nicely? So they all take an in file, and the out. Let's just say that's optional. So then this thing, test. So this is going to be WT and hourly. Decompress. Hourly. Close them a bit. That's true, actually. Yeah. decompress. Actually, I'm kind of modelling it after tar, really. See. Okay. So what was it saying at the top again? It was like... Yeah, I suppose, like... this, maybe? Options. And then we've got down here, it's saying, yeah, I mean, I don't care about the dash, you know, because you can run tar like tar xzf like that. This is what I kind of want to be aiming towards. Test rotation file. Oh, there's also a new line, isn't there? Options file. Possibility and hourly. Compress it hourly. Decompress it. Yeah, I think this will do. I think. So now I need to actually do this, don't I? So that means that I need to kind of go through the second arg 1, and see what it contains. It can contain T, CB, C that's own X, B or X. Yeah, I can just totally do while args like this, I believe. Oh, do I need a pointer to the... And it's not that, it's actually this. If args equals... Yeah, would this even work at all? Because I'm basically kind of like comparing strings, aren't I? Made a string compare function, yeah. And that is a string. Right, yeah, okay, so what does it take again? It takes a width. And A and B. Yeah, why does it take a width? It's because we weren't null terminated, wasn't it? Expected statements. Was that just further down or something? Oh yeah, I can't jump to it. What line is it? And how do I jump to line? 230. If I, right, yeah. So this is suggesting me that I don't need to do the while loop. You know, I just want to be comparing the strings. So I'm passing args1, and this is a string. This is I'm pretty sure this is a string. Let's see if it doesn't match. Ah, right. Okay. So that's interesting. Oh. What is this doing? And also, we don't need the you don't need the 3 in this guy. Return 0 if it does match. Yeah, it's not doing what I expect, basically. I need it to return true. I believe. Well, these exist. If this does not equal to this, yeah, I mean, it's not quite what I'm after. It's like, it just has to contain it. While they exist. Oh, actually, no, that's not right either. Because I want it to be able to catch everything that it matches. If they no longer well, hang on. Yeah, if they no longer match, just return false, right? Surely. Oh, we've not done those. Okay. Fine. Interesting. God damn it. Read of size 1. 62 bytes to the left of global variable. String literally in ASCII string test mode. Please don't what the errors actually say. Yeah. Just want to say that. Dice to the left of global variable. In ASCII string test mode. Test mode happens here. Dice located 62 bytes to the left of global variable string literal. 62 bytes to the left of the test mode string. Located 0 bytes to the right of T, so reading too far. Right, okay. So these both have to be in existence. They both have to be not null. I mean, it wouldn't help to say or at all. Let me just, you don't have to change A or B. Hmm. Awesome. Okay. So let's just try this now. There's validation. Okay. Oh yeah. I also need to change that, don't I? I need to change everything to actually look at the correct thing. So the in file is args2. Right. Oh wow. It just says I failed to allocate that number of bytes. That's a suspicious number of bytes. FFFF and then BBB. Its allocator is terminated the process instead of returning 0. Hmm. So now the clangation doesn't show line numbers. Hmm. Yeah. CGB. Args. So I mean, it's surely. Martin said his clangs did. Hmm. Oh wow. Recent allocator. So this is all in recent allocator. Then here's MZ. MZ.C at line 282. So it's this. This failed. I wonder if that's just because I just haven't got enough memory. Um, Physical hourly encode. Says it. Ah, right. Ah. That sounds a bit fishy. Hmm. Right. RLE buffer. Yeah, right. It's probably not really helping matters that I've got different buffers flying around. You know, because I really need to have... I feel like I really need to have the in buffer. You know, like the buffer that you read the file into. I feel like that should be the thing that I actually use. Well, you know, I did do the read. You know, and then I'll be able to actually use the stuff without having to do this. BWT, yeah, because like for the BWT, I only need to pass it the matrix. I only need to allocate that matrix specially. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Oh, mind you, the RLE, the difference with this was that I needed to pass it a different sized thing. Hold on. I'm reading a... So what is this for? This the RLE encoder. I'm reading the in buffer into it. So yeah, this is like equivalent. The RLE buffer is equivalent to the BWT matrix. So this is legitimate, I think. The RLE decoding. It's like the deck buffer. Size is like equal to the value of the RLE pointer. I feel like it shouldn't be that. You know that the RLE only ever decreases the size. If you know that the RLE only ever decreases the size, then you can use the same buffer for in-out with RLE. I think I know that. I think I know that it does that. I think I know. RLE pointer, so this, right, yeah, it's still the size, isn't it? The RLE buffer. Read the file. Just pop some music on. Put lint on maybe. I'll tell you what. Let's start to work through these cases actually. Let me just double check that I'm actually looking for these correctly. Compare this with CB. Printf, it's like compress. Well, it's like right. It's got CB, C on its own, which is going to be just the RLE. Well, it's like compress, isn't it? And then we've got XB and X. Actually, it's the usage stuff basically. Right. Ah, right, okay. Okay, so that's a bit busted. So basically I'm saying it's going to match exactly, haven't I? Hasn't it? Append old strings. Does it match? Yeah, I would have thought though that actually this would straight up work. Need to check one more thing before returning one. Oh, sorry, in the compare strings. Int I is equal to 0. While AI and BI match, if AI does not equal BI, return 0. Increment 1, increment I. So it's not doing what I expect on the case where it's like C on its own. So that's where, like, let me just step through it and just see exactly what it's doing. And it is, yeah, it is this case that's not doing what I expect. So let's just run down to here. Ah. So it compared favourably with XB. Everything one. So it thought that... Can I step into the actual compare? So we've got A is an X and B is a T. So let's continue. Continue, continue. Right, and then this is the case where it's XB. So while X and X match, we're going to go in. If they don't match, we're going to return 0. Then increment this. So now we're testing against X and X. S will step in GDB. Alright. Okay. While AI is equal to that. Oh, sorry. It's while A at I is valid and B at I is valid. If they don't match, should have printed AI, etc. Not. Pointed to A. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, right. Let's just try running it again. Right. Okay, right. So these guys do match. So they're going to succeed. If they don't match, return 0. I'm going to increment I. We've incremented I. That is equal to a null. Okay, so that no longer exists. Ah, right. I see. Right. It's if one of them is still in existence. If one of them is not null. Extract travel A. Yeah, awesome. Wow. Thank God for that. So, okay, basically, that's fine. So now what I can do, hopefully, is I can kind of say, where is it? I'll just simplify the last bit by putting the expression in the return. Ah, right. Interesting. Yeah. So I wanted to return... Yes. I wanted to return... success. Success is equal to 1. That's right. Oh. So I need it to be equal to 1. If they both don't exist, return 1. Right, yeah. I think this is the right logic. It is. Right, good. Phew. Okay. So we've got test mode. So the compress mode, right? It has to oh, interesting. If this isn't null, or B is. Or rather, if A is not null, and B... Hang on a minute. Oh wait, oh no, because it's like, if it's knotting the entire expression. So what did I do again? I did this way around. Oh, I see. Interesting. Test mode. So yeah, right. I was also the F read and the close. Have I even read the file at this point? No, I haven't. I mean, I suppose I could read the file in up there. Into the in buffer and close the file. Could do all of that up there. And then BWT De Morgan Laws. Wow, I'll check that out in a bit. I think I've killed Pale Moon, haven't I? Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm not going to do all of them. Although, I'll tell you what's the harm? Like, in buffer. So in order to compress it as RLE, for example, all I need to do is to do RLE encode. On the in size, which I'm being passed down, because that's up there, yeah. In buffer. Ah, I needed to do this, didn't I? So yeah, it's just this, isn't it? If I've got the if I'm on RLE mode. Car. In size. In function main. RLE buffer undeclared. On line 313. Alright. Line 316. RLE buffer. Is that situation again? Okay. So if I doing this, RLE encode, right. So I want to do the RLE encode, and then I want to open up a file. Otherwise, we want to f right beyond Drop. It's the hourly buffer. Size is the gosh, what is that actually? Because it's not the in size. I suppose I should have picked the BWT to try first. Hourly encode. In size. Could have the function in the size. Yeah. Okay. Well, we don't need any output. Which case is this? This is the C case. It needs to have taken... If this, then we need to see if we've got 4 arguments rather. Don't we? Yeah. If our count is less than 4, yeah. What is this? args2? Why am I... What? This should be args3, right? Detect memory leaks. Oh right, so I've allocated something and not freed it, I guess. What have I allocated already? The in buffer. So the ability to cover them. What is this doing? This is just compressing as an RLE. And that's another memory leak. Oh god. On line 3236. Direct leak of 62 bytes. Since you didn't do the RLE pointer plus equals to inside memory. Shows the line number. The RLE pointer plus equals that. Isn't that part of it? You mean plus in it? Two, 3, 6. So this is leaked this mallocation. The in buffer. That was completely separate to the leak, right? P-error this. If this has failed, well... That line isn't wrong. I presume that I got through here. Ah, hang on a minute. I've got all these guys, haven't I? These dudes are all failing. Two, 3, 6 again, so it's the same allocation. Two, 3, 6. So this was just to go to instead of 3 plus. We'll come through that. Yeah. Tell you what, let's do that then. And also like checking if they exist. Oh no. Yeah, like if that exists, then free it. I presume you have to do this anyway. Could even do the P error. Oh, okay. That isn't necessary. Oh, right. Okay. So here it was pure that. So this is the first allocation. If that fails, then we return. What's this failure? Oh, that's the reading file. If that fails. So I presume it's all allocations after this that I need to be go to in RIP. There's stuff in there go to RIP. Oops. I've probably lost it now. Yeah. Line 261. Go to RIP. Note label defined here. Error, jump into scope of identifier with variably modified type. Cannot jump from this go-to statement to its label. Jump bypasses initialization of variable length array. Does it? I don't know what the fuck that means. I guess I can't do that. That's unfortunate. bypass initialization of variable length array. Oh, I see. Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. So don't I need to check for this? Oh, right. But if it's undeclared, can't you just assume that it doesn't exist? God damn it. See where the beach was created before. Kind of undeclared stuff. Just comment it out for now. All that. This is actually better. Okay. So what did I do again? just declared it earlier, didn't I? Put in the declared void and go to. But sure it's there. So what happens if I do this? It still dies. Leak. Sometimes detected memory leaks. What? Why didn't that detect? Why did? Hang on a minute. Did I just not build it? So Clang is detecting a memory leak, but GCC isn't. It's not like the leaks actually matter. Screw you, ASAN. Direct leak of 67 bytes. God damn it. So weird. Like. Go through the code again. I'm not actually using these, so I think I will get rid for now. I'll leave them. So I'm loading the in file. If it succeeds, then it kind of continues. Otherwise it errors and returns 1. Then just go to figure out the size of the file. Set up the BWD matrix inserters. It's going to get the buffer. Allocate the buffer. And if that succeeds, then it continues. Otherwise it fails and returns 1. There's no file opened. Freed in buffer. So yeah, it's going to read the file into the in buffer. And then we're only hitting the C case. If we care about deleting the base, we need to check that each path through the code will call free on in buffer. Okay. So we're going to... So we're not going to hit the T case, we're hitting this case. If this, we go to RIP. Otherwise we pop out. And if we hit this case, then we go to RIP. If we hit this case, then we go to RIP. Ah! I'm returning 1 rather than RIPing. Yeah, I would have thought so. That's a success. Where does success come from? Didn't say that before, did it? So it's printf to the success. Well, hang on. And then it's still complaining about some stuff. What's it actually complaining about? Because the PR is RIP now. But it prints off that. The PR, why is that a PR? Oh, there's no return 1. You see the PR before the freeze. Return, yeah. Well, hang on a minute. Let's just see all the allocations that go through that path. We open the file. So we've got a file handle, but that gets closed pretty soon. That gets closed here. We've malloped the in buffer. We've come down. There's the closed file. So we've got one allocation going on. Here we've... Right, okay, so we've got a malloc here for the RLE buffer. If that fails, then we go to RIP. It's going to be one of these guys, isn't it? It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be one of these. The RLE buffer ain't being freed. So I need to, god damn it, I need to like car that as well, don't I? Equals null, okay. Where did I put that again? Can I do equals null like that? Yeah, I can. Suppose you do the same as null too, yeah. So do that. And then the C path. Where's that? That's... Where is it? Here. So we don't need to do that there because it's already allocated. Or initialized rather. This is going to try and mark it. Right, awesome, success. This is God, wow. Miblo is God, confirmed. I suppose we can actually look at that file now, can't we? Because I'm actually writing out a goddamn thing. So the actual in file was BWT corpus. That was 62 bytes. And the RLE is 67. I mean, I know that you've got to contain an int at the start. Nice compression. That's ridiculous. Hasn't done anything. Oh, mind you, it's just... Sorry, yeah, it's supposed to just output the literals, isn't it? So there's actually no there's no runs at all, apart from the dashes. It's absolutely ridiculous. Use a better input thing. So I went for 23 down to 12. Okay, so it's actually working. It's doing something at least. That's nice to see. So this is the size of the file. This is my W. There's 85 W's or something. Whatever that means. Let's have a look at the ASCII thingamajig. Is that going to be in hex? Oh, it's going to be in hex, isn't it? Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, 6 or 7. 5 or 6 or 7 W's. And then a bunch of T's. These are my, this is 1 T, then a bunch of them. Then F and a bunch of them. And then a new line. And a null pointer. Or a null terminator. Why is there a null terminator? Oh. Yeah, why is there, I don't even know why I put a null terminator actually. Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to call it a day here. So we're going for like 2 hours. Obviously. Because I put one in there. Yeah. I'm going to call it a day. And then tomorrow, now that I've got a bit of a process going here, I mean, I should be able to do the other cases. I think. Another nice 30-minute stream may blow. Compressor BWT and how, yeah. It's just a bit unfortunate that like there's so much stuff in just one of the cases. You know, I was kind of hoping that I'd simply be able to do like, you know, just call RLE encode. Whereas I only, you know, I call it here. But there's all this other stuff that I need to do. I suppose it's the file writing. Maybe once I've done all the other cases, I'll see what is similar about them. I could factor some allocation stuff into the functions and some other bits maybe. Yeah, I suppose now that I've got the go-to going, I could actually do that mallocating in functions. Might look a little later. Also, I wonder if a switch statement would be worth doing. Or, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter really. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to call it there definitely. And come back to it tomorrow. And hopefully we'll be done with the compression at some point. It might even be Friday for all this. Do compression to the end of the week. And then be shot of it. But anyway, yeah, cheers again for watching and helping and being awesome and heroic. Until next time, farewell for now.